Victor turns his attention back to the book and runs his claw finger down the lines. Incubi, appreciators of the vibrant hues of the soul, they draw power not from blood or life force, but the pure, potent energy of mortal emotions. And although a refined bouquet of positive emotions is preferred, ambrosia, what a fancy word. A practitioner can also sustain themselves with more coarse, flickered energies of negative despair, horror, and humiliation provide a quick, albeit unpleasant rush of power. It's no wonder that now, after an argument with someone in the comments, I feel like I'm eating a few raisins. Judging by the expression on his face, he clearly isn't cut out for horrors and humiliations. His limit is probably arguing on 4chan! Also a kind of source of horrors and humiliations, but still it's a bit different. Oh my god, imagine if you just became like one of those douchey YouTubers, like, hey yo dudes, my name is fuckboy65 67, yeah, 67 dudes. Imagine that. It just becomes like a douchebag and goes, oh, we are going to, I'm the guru of love. I'm going to go to that woman and I'm going to mate with her. 6'7". No. Oh no. It would be too powerful. An incubus can, albeit less effectually, form a symbiotic connection by feeding off a single consenting mortal vessel. The mortal vessel in turn can absorb some of the power from the incubus, among other things, their immortality. Oh, that's cool, actually. So if you love an incubus, you become immortal and you can be with the incubus for the rest of your life. That's kind of cool. It's not like oh my god, I'm an eternal vampire. I'm the immortal. I lose everyone. So I could actually make my mom, my dad, my brother, my bride become immortal. Well, it sounds like a decent deal. As I certainly always have plenty of emotions, mostly hatred for the fact that to earn money you have to work a whole mountain of raises for Victor or whatever he called it. What a relief, just one person. The thought of having to chase after a whole bunch of strangers make me feel sick. Come on, Victor! You need to incorporate your love guru self. Just go on the YouTubes. Go to the YouTubes. Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch and talk to them. But I love communicating. Well, sometimes. Oh well, it's cool when you can get along with people. Some people are probably just made for that, and me, well, I'm just me. I always feel like I'm saying something wrong, because I usually do say something wrong. Seems like I'm doing it right now too. So yeah, getting attached to one person, you don't have to try constantly impress strangers. That's just a dream. Victor flips through the grimoire, reading the chapter titles. Techniques of Rogue Seduction, Juicy Emotional Juices. Using lascivious energies for dramaturgical purpose. I don't even know how to. I just want to not starve without energy and maybe pay my rent. I don't need to be the lust cousin of the Doctor Strange, but he's the lustful. His finger finally jabs at a random chapter title somewhere in the middle. Love letters. It seems completely and irrevocably outdated, especially that part about carrier pigeon colors. Love letters. Who writes love letters anymore? This should apply to text message now, right? But it's a good start. Let's work on this before moving on to the more complex seduction methods. He puts out a pen from somewhere, a cheap ballpoint with a little anime cat charm at the end. I hand him a grease-stained napkin like everything in this rotten place. The book says to command aching adoration and a hint of forbidden desire. Victor starts scribbling something in on the napkin. Maybe some. Oh no! How did you get my likeness so well? Even my chubby beard, my fat face. Oh my god! It's perfect. I'm wearing the exact same glasses. Oh my god, Victor, how can you see me? I don't even have a camera in here. This conveys aching adoration perfectly. Really? You think so? Thanks. I mean, it's obviously a silly picture, but it has a lot of layers of meaning, you know? It's like it's saying you're just a humble being I'm just a humble being unworthy of your case, but I'm supported only by crumbs of your attention. Victor continues to flip through the book, recognizing the desires of the vessel. He scanned his first lines of the text. It's all about observing subtle hints, interpreting body language, and engaging in candlelit conversations to uncover the special nature of mortal carnal desires. He glances at me. What does vessel Duncan want? The vessel wants money. The vessel wants The vessel wants to leave work as soon as possible. The vessel wants money! Victor, who was expecting some incredible revelation, blinks in surprise. Alright, of course, that makes sense. And with this, we can work with it. It says here that incubi naturally attract values, including material ones, and they always have something to offer mortals. Well, to anchor the sensual aspect with the material, honestly, my finances have been okay lately. I'm curious where exactly did he sell his soul. I felt like he's been selling mine to my employers my whole life, but somehow I always for $3 an hour. We continue to study this villainous seduction manual. The art of verbal seduction and slippery flattery. Oh no, he's going to go there and he's going to there. Hey there, lady. You wanna go and see my Yu-Gi-Oh collection? I know, ladies, that was too much. Showing my Yu-Gi-Oh collection on the first date? Jesus, that would be awful. But if you want to see my Yu-Gi-Oh collection, or my Gunpla collection, or my Warhammer collection, or my Planes collection, I have a lot of collections, okay? Shut up! Don't talk to me! This to his surprise, Victor finds no mention of the fact that pirate complements work on living people. We examined the first paragraph, where words are labeled as keys to the treasure chest of the heart, and flattery is described as a powerful aphrodisiac for the ego. It's all very dramatic, but the main idea is quite simple. Say nice things, don't say unpleasant things. This is then definitely outdated. If I tell someone his eyes are a double gateway to the cramps he leases, I'll definitely get sprayed with pepper. And this, God Lord, when I kiss you I tremble like a paralyzed beggar. How is this even supposed to work? No, that's too much even for me. Victor clears his throat. His gaze glides over me, trying to latch on something particularly attractive about my appearance. Tell me about my beard. You have a very elegant ear shape. You can't see I am with my headphones. You can't see that. Stop lying, Victor. You're a dirty liar. You say that to all of the men and women you see. God, why me? No, don't flirt with me, okay? God, why me? Oh, no, sorry about the ears. But they really are nice. Maybe not the nice. I should have complimented your hair. Or something related to your personality traits. I guess everyone has their own thing that works. It looks like he's reevaluating his life. I feel like a true mentor. Almost wanted to stroke my non-existent kung fu beard and nod slowly. Stroke your non-existent wise mentor beard and nod slowly! Like a tiger stealthily prowling through a gas station, Victor blinks in surprise. Yes, thank you, Master Sifu. In his eyes, I can see genuine concern for my mental well-being. Oh, no, I'm fine. You're the failure. I may work in a gas station, but I'm doing my job very well. You see me give something to that mantis lady? You're an incubus and you can't even seduce me. Well, maybe it was supposed to be a succubus to be seducing me, but you get what I'm saying. You couldn't even seduce the crazy mantis lady. He takes a deep breath, gathering his courage for another compliment. Actually, you seem so calm and collected. You remain polite no matter what. Patient. That's an incredibly rare phenomenon, especially in a place like this. You have to be incredibly strong to stay so cool under such pressure. Well, that's because I have some really special patients that really test my patience and sometimes even bite me. This person was struck down by ordinary basic politeness. That says a lot about our society. Or maybe hell. Well, he lives in hell, so it's not our society, it's hell society. That's why my platoon don't go to hell. Only go to hell if you're like in a crusade or something, but normally to stay out of there, we don't need. Hell is closed, so you don't need to go there. Promise that, okay? Smile, that wasn't bad, okay. Shake your head, he needs to try harder. Okay, Smile gently, response. Despite everything, it starts to relax, probably beginning to feel more comfortable around me. I would have never thought a monster would have to struggle with discomfort from interacting with a mortal soul and not the other way around. Another chapter. How to be a mirror. I didn't know it could change, or it's metaphorical. The text described the principle of mirroring subtly boring mannerisms, such speech patterns, and even express opinions of the victim to create a sense of closeness and understanding. Yeah, that does. I still have something from my very first girlfriend that I still do. And I'm trying to stop it, but I kind of just grew used to it. It's saying, normally I'm very dry. I'm very dry in my message. For a Brazilian, okay, platoon? I know. You're probably hearing me and say, oh my god. And if you ask about Eve, she's probably going to say, oh my god, but he sent like so many hearts and emojis and everything else. But I'm very dry for a Brazilian, okay? For an American, I'm probably the most expressionable guy ever. And for my Russian friends, Jesus, they say I'm too clingy. But yeah, no, I always say okie dokie because of my first girlfriend, because she always used to say that. And it just stuck around with me. I'm going to stop. Because normally it would just say like the dry okay, but that in Brazil, that's not okay, so you just need to say like, oh, okie dokie, fine, yeah, dude, oh, come on, woo! It's tiresome. The path of least resistance to gaining mortal attachment. Oh no, what's about all the stuff about just be yourself and everything will work out? My mom lied to me, didn't she? Yeah, kind of. No, yeah, that's hard. That's a hard one. I don't know. In my family, I am lucky that in my family we have some really cute love stories. For example, my great grandpa, he met my great grandma because he ran away from Germany because he was a Jew, and then when he came to Brazil, my great grandma was native Brazilian, and he thought, oh my god, she's the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. I need to serenade her. And then he goes, and he knew how to speak Russian, German, Polish, Lithuanian, and a bit of English, but he didn't know how to speak Tupi, and it's a native language from Brazil. It's one of our native languages. So he go like he studied for like 6 months to know how to say like, hi, my name is Schlober, and I'm here to serenade you. You're beautiful, blah 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 blah. So yeah, that's how he met my great grandma. And I don't know. my grandparents, their son, her son, her son, no, her daughter. She met my grandpa through a newspaper, and my grandpa said to her, "Oh no, I need to do this. I need to finish college." They were totally in love. My grandpa said to her, "Oh, I need to finish college. I need to finish my university to give you like a stable life. I need to." He said, "Oh no, I'm not going to marry you because I can't support you." So they were like trading letters for like 3 years. Then my grandpa came back for 2 years. They didn't spoke. Yeah, 5 years later, after their first their last meeting in person, my grandpa just came back and my grandma was there, and they live happily after ever. And my dad met my mom in a bookstore. My mom was buying a travel guide because she was going to travel for the first time to England. And my dad just came to her with with a Batman comic book and told her, "Hey, you should buy Fromers. It's better than the one that you're buying right now." And she turns to him and said, "Oh, but this is cheaper." And said, "But no, but this one is better." And that's how my mom and dad met. She thought he was a doctor, but he was just an engineer. You see, my dad had like a very rich face. uh, so yeah, my family, we have like a bunch of like these cutesy stories, and it's not like, oh, the usual places of meeting somebody like at work or in college or at school. They met each other like randomly. So I find that very nice. We have a lot of like little romances in my family, and they were well. My great grandpa and my great grandma were very happy until the very end, until my great grandpa died. And my grandma, she's still alive, but my grandpa has sadly passed away. But they loved each other with everything. And my mom and dad are the best dads in the world. So yeah, sorry about that, platoon. Your dad, your moms and dads, they don't come close to my mom and dad. They are the best. With similar interests, huh? What do ordinary people like? Football and the weather. I like Yu-Gi-Oh and fencing. Definitely not anime and Dark Souls. Well, I can work with that. Discussing the brilliant soundtrack of Silent Hill with people is a bad idea, that's for sure. Well, Silent Hill, no, not that's not my type of game. Alright, practice. The book says to practice is the key. The practice is the key to success. Victor lifts his gaze to me.